All right, welcome to Chamax Cards and Breaks. I just fix the title there. Now breaking is a 2024 Donruss Football one-box random team break, number F3226. This break was scheduled for a couple days from now. I think on Wednesday. We moved it up to today. We emailed all the breakers a couple hours ago. So first of all, welcome to the break. We very much appreciate your business. We appreciate your patience while we fill some of these breaks up. This is a random break, so this randomization here has not been done yet. To repeat, not been done. We'll do that in a few moments using random.org. But we do have one more of these available if you are interested. That break number is going across that middle line there. We do have our daily discount code word of the day. This code word gets you 5% off all your orders for the next 24 hours. You can use it as many times as you like. And the discount code word today is simply NFL. Easy. We have our first-time discount code word of Chamax 2025. This code word gets you 10% off your very first order on the website. We have the Chamax Loyalty Points Program up and running. The more you spend on the website, the more points you'll earn. You can then use those points for cash discounts on future purchases. We do ship out the cards for the breaks once a week for the breaks Monday through Sunday by the end of the following week, meaning the cards from today's breaks will go out in regular Canada Post at the end of next week, unless you want something shipped with tracking and or insurance. If you do want that, please email us over at info@chamaxcards.com before next Monday. Now, before we get started, let's do this randomization. So, 1 second here. Stand by. Apologies for that. Just had to deal with a phone call there. Okay, so now let's do this randomization. So the way we do that is we take all these names here, which are in the order they roughly came in. Whoops. There we go. There they are. Okay, so from Jeremy W. all the way down to Cameron P. There's all your names. We then go into random.org, which is right here. And we paste the names here. So there's all 32 names. Duplicates, obviously, triplicates. We're going to take this list. We're going to randomize this list 3 times. We're then going to take those names and paste them against the alphabetical team names, and that is the team or teams you will have for the break. So first randomization, there's your first one. Timestamp UTC time. We're going to do it again. There's 2. Bam, right down here, 2 times. Third time, here it comes. Drum roll. Bam, there is 3 times. We got Jeremy W. up on top there, all the way down to Brett G. We then go back into our run list. Bada bing. Bada boom. Whoop. Take this off here. There you go. There, it's all pasted. There. There. Done. And that, my friends, is how you do the randomization. Done. So let's get to the break. F3226. Again, this break was supposed to happen on Wednesday. Moved up a couple days. We were supposed to do a Bowman draft break, but it ended up I had the wrong boxes, or one of the wrong boxes. So a little bit of a nightmare on that. That's got moved. So there you go. Let's open up the packs. So there's 18 packs in here. There's 10 cards per pack. All cards go out except for the standard veteran and base cards. So all the rookies, all the parallels, autos, patch cards, they all go out. I feel some of these packs are a bit thicker. All right, so 3 stacks here at the end. Again, randomization has been done. Again, I want to thank you all for participating in the break, especially the ones that got lots of spots, like Brett got a bunch of spots, Jeremy got a bunch of spots. So appreciate that very much. And almost open up all the packs here. Like I said, all cards go out except for the standard veteran base cards. So, pitter patter. Let's get at her. Here we go. Take a little stack here. So all the rookies will go out. These are the base cards. A bit sticky here. You got Deron Bland out of 26 for Dallas. Xavier Legette for the Panthers. Panini Instant. Brock Purdy. San Francisco. There's a rated rookie. Base, and more base. Base. You got a press proof of Dalton Kincaid. Dallas Turner for the Vikings. Josh Allen for the Bills. Mitchell. Samuel Jr. for the Chargers. Keon Coleman, Elite Series rookies. And another Deron Bland. We got Michael Pratt. Josh Allen, nice 71 out of 75 for Buffalo, who ended up going to Brett. Javon Baker for the Patriots. Patrick Mahomes, road to the Super Bowl. Who ended up with Kansas? Cameron spot. Amarius Mims. Your base cards. Stevenson for the Patriots. DK Metcalf. Way back when he was on Seattle. It's going to Jeremy. Hardman Jr. Corley for the Jets. Joe Burrow for the Bengals, who ended up going to Brett. Carolina Panthers, Luke Kuechly. And A.J. Brown for the Eagles. Bomb Squad. That's gone to Brian. Stack number 2 here. Take half this bad boy. Dale Green, Legend Series. For the Washington Commanders. Going to Brett. Jalen Wright for the Dolphins. George R. Karlaftis. Kansas City. A.J. Barner. Micah Parsons for Dallas. Latu for the Colts. Who ended up going to Brett. Trevor Lawrence for the Jaguars. Going to Liam. Nate Wiggins. Jahmyr Gibbs for the Detroit Lions. Going to Brett. McConkey for the Chargers. Going to Brett. You got Patrick Mahomes again. Johnny Wilson. Justin Fields out of 500 for the Steelers, which is going out to Mark. Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. Jared Goff. Cooper DeJean for the Eagles. Jerome Bettis for the Rams. Max Crosby for the Raiders. That spot is held by Brett. Patrick Willis for the 49ers, which is Jeremy's spot. Byron Murphy II for the Sea Dogs. CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys. Josh Allen for the Bills. Travis Kelce, Kansas. Cameron Spot, Theo Johnson for the Giants. Oh, we got our auto. And Dylan Johnson for the Titans. What's the number? The 69 out of 199 for the Tennessee Titans, going out to Jeremy. Will Anderson Jr. Brian Urlacher, kicking old school for the Bears. Going to Brett. Jamar Chase for the Bengals. Bo Nix. I think, Mitch, we're going to be doing the Black Diamond this week. It's going to move up in time, so just watch out for an email for that. But I think it's going to be moving up. We scheduled originally when we got below 5. I think it's scheduled for next week, but it is sold out, so we're going to move it up to this week. John Elway, 411 out of 425. For the Broncos, nice little patch. It's kind of cool. Going out to Brett. There you go. Boom. Brian Thomas Jr., Panthers. Braylon Allen. Amari Cooper. Palmer for the Cardinals, who ended up going to Jeremy. Last little stack here. Jalen Polk for the Patriots. CeeDee Lamb for the Dallas. Joe Milton III for the Patriots. Action All Pros. Drake London for the Falcons. Going to Dave. Bijan Robinson. Another hit for the Falcons. There's Travis again. Graham Barton for the Buccaneers for Dave. Patrick Queen, Steelers. We got Malik Neighbors for Giants. Tyreek Hill for Miami, who ended up going to Corey, we talked about already. Harrison Jr. for the Cardinals. Very sticky cards here. Make sure we don't get them stuck together. Joe Milton for the Patriots. We got Brock Bowers for the Raiders. And last hit is Blake Corum. And there you go, my friends. There is your F3226. And like Mitch was saying, for most breaks, once we get below 5 teams, we will schedule the break in. We then email the breakers the time and day of the break. We usually break Monday through Friday, usually at 6 o'clock. Today was a bit earlier. That one there got sold out just recently, so we'll probably move that one up. All of our break scheduling is done by email, so you'll always get an email of any changes to a break, any scheduling of a break, anything like that. So just always check your email. Obviously, any questions, comments, concerns, or queries, you can email us over at info@chamaxcards.com or simply visit the website, and you can message us through there. Use those discount code words today, and we'll see you on the next break. Have a